Season
5.
Wait, we're still doing this?
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, we are. Hi, folks.
Oh, yeah?
I like burritos.
Yes, the podcast is back finally.
We're here.
This is the final episode of season 5. We finally got back together after
Backstreet's back, all right.
yes, after some issues over the past few weeks, but we're good, I think.
This is the shittiest season finale ever.
We were gonna be cool, and we were gonna go do it at the Roast Bean Cafe,
At a local business.
and then we forgot, and then I didn't have time to ask the head honcho for any time today until it was like
Start of season 6
uh
in like 5 years.
until it was like 4:30 my break time, but like I'm off work at like 6:30, so I'm like, that's really short notice.
Yeah.
And then MayesBoy's alarm didn't go off.
Yeah, I took a nap before this. It was supposed to be a half an hour.
Fat.
Yes, and 55 minutes later, I'm like, why is my alarm not going off?
Oh.
Like, I gotta get up. I'm MayesBoy 91 here with call sign suitcase real life Pino spaghetti.
I go get a pizza.
You cooking the pizza, and then we got Mr. Manikai.
Hey, that's me. I'm not sick this time.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons.
Weather changing sucks, man.
We all still have crippling depression.
Huzzah!
That ain't going away anytime soon, but
No.
It's kind of the thing that you have when you're an adult, and yeah,
it
a very
just slowly
monotonous,
gets
boring
worse.
job.
before
He's
it gets-
just a sad, strange little man.
Yes, and I'm just a strange fat man.
You said it, not me.
And you need to let me go. The accident wasn't your fault.
Alrighty. I'm assuming we got a few things to talk about, boys, before we get to the main subject, right?
Maybe, probably. You want to go first?
I don't have anything.
You know,
I vented to you guys at dinner. I don't want to vent on the podcast.
I don't blame
That's
you.
fair.
So, I've got a couple things I want to say.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have seen him online or not, but there's this. Now, granted, obviously I'm a fat guy. I'm probably not much better health-wise. But there's this fat guy that is on social media.
Okay.
And he starts his videos out like, moo you guys. I'm going to eat everything in my house because I want to die before 25. So,
Okay, have fun.
Moo.
no, I don't know the guy's name. I just keep seeing him pop up on my feed. One of the videos that he did was he ate blocks of butter with frosting. And not like little tiny, like I'm not like blocks of butter. And he would
I mean,
just,
you shouldn't eat both of them by themselves anyway.
yeah.
I like shoveling frosting in my mouth. I'll admit.
But the way that
There's
he was,
times that does sound really good.
yeah.
to be fair.
But it's not like I'm grabbing like spoonfuls of it. Like occasionally, if I see like a jar of frosting and I know it's not being used, it's just like dip my finger and get a little bit and just.
Yeah, that little bit is fine, but what this guy's doing is literally
I'm surprised you cut the
He
straight
just
face through
ignores
that.
the whole thing.
what with this guy. He literally takes an entire block
And dips it into the frosting.
and just like
Damn.
just gets the frosting on. And just, it's like gross.
I don't mind butter, and I don't mind frosting. But too much of it on anything else is enough.
Exactly, and obviously this guy is probably making bank with the
Yeah.
views and ad
It's
revenue
like a whole
and crap like
Nikocado
that.
avocado thing.
Exactly, and this guy does look younger than us,
Yeah.
and he's like probably you and I put together.
Good God.
And it's like, dude, I was joking when I started this. You're going to die before 25, dude. I don't know how old the guy is, but. And he just does these videos of like, oh, we're having McDonald's. Here's one sandwich, 12 sandwiches, 5 sandwiches, you know. And he's just eating all this crap. And it's like, dude, I hope it is kind of like a Nick Avocado situation where he just makes bank and loses all the weight. And if he does, more power to him. He made a bunch of money and he's still healthy. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And it's like people are watching this stuff and people are getting influenced by watching this stuff because I saw this the reverse way. I saw a girl doing the sticks of butter with the frosting first. And then I saw that guy do it. So I was like, oh, that's where she got it from. It's from the guy.
Watching girls eating butter now.
Is that what they call it?
This man's got a feeder fetish.
It's fucking gross, dude. And it's like,
I don't know. You're the one going from watching one to the other doing the exact same thing.
yeah, because that's the first video I saw of this chick eating something fucking gross. And then once I saw the guy do it, but it's one of those things that I'm surprised you guys didn't say anything for the butt. I was waiting for it.
The joke's been made. The joke's been done. We can't do it twice in the podcast.
Even though
Suitcase
you've done it multiple times in one podcast.
Suitcase guy is one, but yeah, it doubles only because we did it at the exact same time.
You don't want to double him. That would cause an earthquake.
Yeah, you're right. But again, I'm not saying
He has a thought in the ground shakes.
Again, I'm not saying that I'm the healthiest person ever, but I'm not putting stuff out there for people to be influenced by that could fucking kill somebody health-wise.
No, we're not putting much out there to begin with because our upload schedules are shit.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah.
That's true. I mean, I'm trying to
more.
to alleviate that by making some solo content.
Yeah, I need to just
So
do more uploads myself too.
yeah.
I had to go back to streaming again.
Yeah. And at some point I'll do another like hidden gems video probably because that seemed to do pretty good. About 181 views right now. So
Wow.
But anyways,
There you go.
I'm just against what this guy is doing because he's putting this stuff out there and people are getting influenced by it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be more people fucking dying a hell of a lot quickly compared to what other influencers do. And the sad part is this guy's popular because people watch him. And once people watch him, more people watch him.
Yep.
And then his video get out there more. And it's like, come on, dude. Like,
This generation is way too influenced, and people know it, and they're going to take advantage of it because they get money. Doesn't matter what they do.
Yep.
yep. We did mention at the beginning of the podcast that this is the last episode of season 5. After this episode, we may take a little bit of a break on the podcast schedule. We're not quitting the podcast. We're not stopping the podcast.
Might just be a hiatus for
Yeah, because
little bit.
we've been going pretty hardcore for like, what, 3 years at this point?
Yeah.
Keep talking. We'll find out.
I think about 3 or 4 years of just continuous podcasts. I mean, I know we've had a few weeks in between every once in a while, like this one, for example. But we're going to take a little bit of a hiatus on the podcast after this season. Suitcase and I, we want to do some more song covers. If you folks don't know, we did Simple and Clean and what was the one from Eugenics?
So High from
And
Eugenics.
So High. So go and listen to those. We also have an audio version on SoundCloud if you look up MayesBoy91. Which, strangely enough, there's absolutely no listens on those, on either one on SoundCloud yet.
SoundCloud is kind of, I don't know. It's not as popular as it used to be.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're going to do some more music covers. I'll try to do some solo stuff, too.
So the very first one, which was Should You Buy Retro Video Games, right? April 24th, 2024. So a little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years. Yeah, we've been pushing.
Yeah. But one of the other things I was going to talk about, too.
You missed it.
I guess I did. What?
I just went,
He goes, we've been pushing, and he just goes,
and
And
I look
it
over and
was a
he's
list.
I look over and he's straight faced for a second, and I look at him and he goes, it was just a subtle little
the
smile that got me.
Peripheral, I saw, I was like, oh, that got me.
No, but I've been trying to play some Sega Genesis games lately. And hooked up my system and been kind of reminiscing on the games that I kind of forgot I had.
And then your system exploded.
No.
Oh.
He wouldn't be here to talk about it. Well, actually, no. I think that he could survive an explosion.
Yeah, probably.
He's got enough girth.
Yeah.
He's got padding. He's all right. There's one
Oh, creamy.
that we know of.
Yeah, nice and creamy. Soft and cuddly like mashed potatoes. Yum.
Good Lord.
I don't know if you're calling mashed potatoes.
But I am enjoying playing the Genesis because there's a lot of games on there I kind of forgot about. And it's like, I kind of want to sit down and play this now.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up... I forgot what the game is called, but it's like a side-scroller platformer where you play as a girl with like a dragon for a pet, and you can use the dragon to attack people. That game looks
Watch
really
this
cool.
called Girl with a Dragon Pet.
No, it starts with an A. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Is it one of them
highly recommend.
Japanese games?
Huh?
Is it one of them Japanese influenced games?
No, actually, it looks pretty American. To be
I was about to
honest.
say, like, that's why.
No, highly recommend. You play Sega Genesis. Sega did what Nintendo didn't at the time, but they did not anymore. Yeah, put that on a fucking slogan for an advertisement. I do have a couple more things actually. Now
Do
I think
you?
about it. So
Do
I
you
mentioned
now?
this at dinner. Yes, I do. That PlayStation servers went down.
Oh, yeah, the server's
recently.
going
They
down.
did.
And I just find it so ironic.
And then I brought up, keep going your thing, but I brought up that Disney shut down the physical media. thing.
Yeah. So if you've been living under a rock, Sony in 2028, they're going to stop doing physical discs. And they're like, they haven't said anything about it. They're just like, whatever.
That
just
one?
gonna- Yes.
Alicia Dragoon.
Yeah.
You said girl, I'm not thinking full blown Hercules looking
Yeah.
woman.
It does look really cool, though. I saw gameplay
did.
of it. But anyways, back to
Oh, go ahead.
PlayStation. So they're going to stop doing physical discs. Everybody's pissed off, especially the collectors.
I'm mad. I don't even
And-
do much physical. I'm mad.
Yeah. And Sony hasn't said anything about it. And ironically, with all this backlash they're getting, they just so happen to have their servers go down.
Which is hilarious.
Boy, this looks really good for the future of all digital, huh?
You want to know why Disney get rid of their physical media team's a big deal? Sony handles their distribution.
Why am I not surprised?
So it doesn't surprise me one bit, really. But it's like, to be fair, for a lot of things, you really don't get a lot of Disney movies physical anymore. Like, you just don't see them.
Right.
It's not that we don't get them. We don't see them because they're not making them to begin with.
Yeah.
And when they do, they're paying about to find.
Yeah. Or you just find them used at a garage sale or something like that.
Because I will tell you right now, I have not seen Zootopia 2 physical yet.
Yeah, that's.
I think they had it at Walmart, actually.
If they did, it was very, very, very brief.
yeah. I think I
'Cause,
did.
I mean-
I don't quote me on it, but I think I did see it once.
Because like I know it's just jumped onto Disney Plus, but there's the problem. As convenient as it is, there's the problem.
Yeah.
Like everything else, like there's some movies and stuff out there that should not be directly on Netflix. But then who's got cable anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Like if you're gonna throw a movie up, put it in theaters. Netflix has the money.
Yeah.
Like if they made like a live action Avatar movie based off of the show that they've got so much love on, they could put it in theaters.
Although, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I like the idea of a lot less bigger names being on theater screens and getting like more indie stuff in. Like look at this last year alone. We had Iron Lung.
Iron Lung,
we
Backrooms.
We had Backrooms. We had Digital Circus.
Yep.
You know, sure. I think it's starting to get to the age where we can get more indie, like solo or small team creators on the big screen, and the big names could just fuck off and go to digital.
Let The Rock go chill on digital for a while.
Let the newer generation come in and put stuff up on the screen. You know, no matter if you don't have to like whatever's being played. You don't have to like the Backrooms or the Digital Circus or Markiplier or whatever. But like, let's just see like smaller creators instead of fucking Hollywood on the theater screens.
Yeah, then once they realize all these indie guys are going to get money, they're like, oh,
Hold on.
crap, maybe we should capitalize on that.
Hey, hold on.
And then they'll probably release some crap movies, and these indie guys will make better movies and more movies. You're like, yeah, you bigwigs suck.
You saw that Backrooms 2 got like confirmed already.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
like
pumped.
they're already working on it. It's like
I am fucking pumped.
I'm excited. Well, see, with the way they ended it and with the way the movie was in general, I could see it being. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see it get like 5, 6, 7 movies.
Oh no,
I would like to see like maybe 3 movies. Get a sequel and then maybe a prequel, and just have the lore there. Apparently, Kane says that the lore is already done. He says you've seen the ending, but I'm not telling you where it is. So apparently the ending is already out there in the stuff he's made, but shit.
I'm kind of pumped. And if you folks out there have never seen The Backrooms, highly recommend you go watch it.
It's a good movie.
It's a very eerie, kind of puts you in a false sense of security kind of movie.
Yeah.
Is the best way I think I could put it.
I still think it was amazing that they had an actual actor do the big giant still life at the end, the Captain Clark. I want more practical effects like that. I don't care if you CGI on the guy a little bit or just do some really, I miss the days of like really time-consuming makeup and practical effects instead of like, oh, we're going to take this guy's head off in digital 3D and...
I take it back. He brought it up. I have a CGI rant here in a minute. Finish your thought, though.
Yeah.
If you got a finish on it or if you're done already.
But no, I could see that happening. But going back to the physical media going away, at some point, all these companies are going to copy Sony. Xbox is going to do it.
Xbox is well on their way already.
Oh, yeah. And at some point, Nintendo's going to do it. I mean, they're already kind of doing it with digital being cheaper. Not by much, but...
Not by much, but sometimes that $10 is enough.
Yeah.
If you're going to take away choice... Now, I'm not saying I don't own digital games. I do. Mm-hmm. But if you're not going to give us these games forever and you take them away from us, like Sony taking away those 500 movies from the European market, apparently, completely out of their own accounts, then, sorry, piracy isn't illegal. You're not going to give me a way to play this game.
That's always been my thing. Like
I will find a way to play that game.
Yeah.
Like if you buy something and it's not yours, as our coworker said, then how's piracy illegal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If buying isn't owning, the piracy isn't stealing.
Yeah. Like I spent $60 on this game. That's my $60 game.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Actually, just recently, Cruise and Blast on Nintendo Switch got taken off the store shelves digitally. That's not an old game. That came out within the Switch generation.
Yeah.
That can happen to any modern game.
Yep.
So, hey, I'm just saying, buy the physical discs now. Buy the physical stuff
buy
now.
your stuff now.
Because once everything goes digital, I guarantee all the physical stuff going up.
Yep.
Because everybody's going to want them.
You're
Everybody's going to want the
about
discs.
to spend $150, $200 on a physical copy of Horizon Zero Dawn at this point.
I can see it, though.
Well on its way.
Yeah. Because once
No,
everybody
God help
realizes
if it's like AAA game. Like, God help GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're not even going to have discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It was dumb.
Like, not even like a key disc. Like,
Yeah.
at least with key cards, I get it. Like, it has the game on there, and you're just unlocking it, basically. That was weak.
Yes, it was. But I was mostly sitting down, too.
He pooped.
He's laying down.
Actually, he lifted his ass up when he did that last one.
Yeah, but I'm still laying down.
So did you, and you just got to... He goes...
Optimal.
First off, he took his ass off the couch. I took half an ass cheek off my chair.
No, this is like one ass cheek.
No, when you did that, you literally lifted yourself up.
I went like this. I still have an ass cheek on the couch. I love how we're talking about ass cheek physics after going to digital gaming. Like,
Do you expect any less from Maximum
I'm
Outage?
ripping ass with one cheek. Like, what is the sound of one cheek clapping? I'll show you.
Your motherfucker put the mic right into my asshole.
That, apparently.
If a cheek is slapped and no one is around to hear it, did it really make noise?
I don't know. Take a whiff. Find out.
Well, just like the tree that fell in the front of the house here. No, it doesn't make a
No,
sound.
it didn't happen.
Yeah.
No, Got proof?
Oh,
You can't prove that I exist.
what the fuck?
Yeah, just wake up.
Yeah, wake up.
Yeah.
Accident was 3 years ago. It's not your fault.
What was the accident?
You farted.
I farted and it killed somebody.
Yeah, you know that meteor? That wasn't a meteor. It hit the dinosaurs. MayesBoy farted.
It was us when we were driving home from Retro. You farted. I passed out. We crashed.
Oh gosh, that'd be fucking terrible. This
Yeah, tall and
stuff
skinny.
that happened after Retro is just a
Turns
dream.
out we're just in the circus, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're on the digital
These
circus.
are all fucking shitty personas, though. I wish I could change this shit.
Honestly, can we get something different?
Yeah, I thought I was just gonna be like a dead whale or something like that.
I'm fucking the frog.
Liz, depending on the timeline, you might want to go find her.
Oh, no.
Well, she corrupted, so I don't know how you're gonna.
That's
be
what I'm
screwing
saying. If
that.
you want to figure out the timeline, you might want to go find her.
Yeah. Looking at that thing with a bunch of eyes.
Oh, damn.
Okay, where do I insert it?
Oh, that one? Okay. Oh, wrong
Oh, that
wrong
was
hole,
an eye.
wrong hole.
Sorry,
Sorry.
you're blind to that eye now. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Bro, I've been wondering that since
I mean, we're all-
1991.
We're all just lonely idiots. I mean, that kind of doesn't help.
Lonely is the night.
Can't wait till we start out the maximum mouthage dating show.
Now the maximum
We have
Mouthage
big
dating
birthday.
show.
Hey, you said you give me $20 and a pack of ciggies
You'll get the
Well, anyway,
cigarettes.
after the show.
You'll get the cigarettes later.
And we have Sally Fallsax over here. Oh my gosh, hi!
And it's just MayesBoy in a wig. We figured
It's
like
not even like a good wig. It's like,
it's like half askew, half falling
It's like, yeah,
off.
like half falling off my head. I have like half makeup on, still a beard, 5 o'clock shadow. I have like one arm in a dress, the other just like hanging off.
it's like when did we okay this one?
This bit's kind of getting bad real quick, dude.
I'm like putting my dress on as I'm like, sitting there talking. like an orange comes out like for a tit.
The
and I
best
stuff
part
it back
is
in the
there's
shirt.
no video on the podcast either, so you're just doing it for like.
MayesBoy, you know we're not recording
Why are
video
you
on
getting
this,
your
right?
dress? It's
What?
It's just to get into the role.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
you sh-
wait, we don't have video?
I'm method acting. Leave
No.
me alone.
Get into the role. Role where?
I like butter. Just not
With frosting?
just not from the moo guy.
With frosting?
You're buttering the moo guy. What? I think.
Anyways,
What got us off track to begin with there?
I don't know. I
Him
just
farting. That's not even joke. Him
Oh, it was
farting.
the whole ass
Him
physics
fart.
thing.
That was
Yeah.
it.
yeah, that's kind of what happens in Maximum
Ass
Mouthage.
physics, fucking frogs, and
And
Maximum
butter.
Mouthage dating. MayesBoy in a
wait.
wig.
wig boy 91.
Yeah, Wig Boy 91. But anyways, folks, this may be the last episode of season 5, but you're going to be hearing more of this nonsense in season 6.
Yeah.
Prepare yourselves and your ear holes.
Season 6 is going to be the worst season. I'm feeling it. We're just going to have the most dog shit.
We're just sitting there going,
conversations.
yeah, I got nothing.
It'll be
I
in
got
the
nothing.
middle of season 6, drinking podcast part 2, where Suitcase gets wasted while we just talk.
Hey, when we starting the podcast? Bro, we've been doing this for like 3 hours.
Oh,
And you're sitting there making pictures with the Buffalo Bills. You're going to post to Twitter again.
Bill, football.
Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to onto our Patreon,
Yeah.
and you can watch the whole drunk episode.
Oh, that was.
Where Call Sign Suitcase got fucking hammered and drew a picture like a Buffalo Bills logo. And did you tweet that to the Buffalo Bills?
I hit at Buffalo Bills, but I don't know if they ever got it. It was really funny though.
That is funny. And we kept talking to his cat saying silence prisoner.
Yeah, no, that was mainly Lauk, but
Well, I mean, we kind of got into the bit after that. But
yeah.
what? Anyways, folks.
Did y'all see? I know you did. Did you see the Doomsday trailer, you guys? Avengers?
The what?
Avengers Doomsday trailer? Dropped trailer on Monday.
No, I didn't see
It
it.
is kind of
It
sick.
looks wild.
My dick is hard.
I've said this like multiple times today, minus Deadpool Wolverine, because Deadpool's his own thing. I don't care. Yes, he's Marvel, but Deadpool's Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been this excited for a Marvel movie since Endgame.
Yeah.
It
no, it
looks
does. It does
great.
legitimately look great.
Because
You
I mean, like since Endgame, stuff's been kind of meh.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy, it's all right. The latest Doctor Strange was good.
I like that one.
Quantumania, we don't talk about.
It wasn't the worst movie, but it was just okay.
It was just all right. I mean, Thor Ragnarok was just too, or not Ragnarok. Love and Thunder was a little too goofy. I get it, but it was a little too goofy for my taste in parts because I'm expecting a Thor movie.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not expecting a Guardians movie.
The other Thor movies did have some goofs and gaffes in it. But
at the end of the day,
you
you know
are
it's a
right.
Thor
It
movie.
was a little bit more goofy in that one. So I do agree.
Deadpool Wolverine, again, like, I will say that is the one since Endgame that everybody's like universally, that's a great movie kind of thing. Everything else is like, I've seen qualms for a lot of other ones. But now it's been a while, but now we're getting, I think we're getting back on track with Marvel.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got a fan
Sorry, we got
going
fan
now.
going.
Little toasty. Now, if you want to donate some money to our Patreon, we can afford.
So the MayesBoy can afford AC down here.
Yeah, so I can get some fancy AC down here. I don't think I'll ever use that window. It would be nice if we can just get that AC that connects to the window. That'd be cool.
The fuck was that? Did you see that?
I saw it.
Yeah, I was chewing up the cough drop I had.
Why'd you do it so close to the mic, though? You could have just like gone, like looked off to the. You didn't have to go like into your fucking microphone, pretty much. Like,
I don't know. Why not?
yummy microphone tastes like cardboard and static.
Yes.
Something's fucking wrong with you.
Something's wrong with all of us, Mr. I want to fuck a frog.
I'm fucking the frog. Till she
We got Captain Gimp over here, the frog
Yeah.
fucker. And
till she
and,
croaks.
and Sir farts a lot.
No, that's still Suitcase.
I'm
Yeah.
making tadpoles.
Remember last time?
Yeah.
I'm making tadpoles, baby.
Are your babies shooting out of your balls ready?
Fuck. That's fucked up.
What?
Are we good?
No.
No. Well, first off, Spider-Man comes out next Friday or Thursday.
Oh, yes.
But I found out because one of the guys that does magic works at the movie theater.
Yippee.
He doesn't know if they're doing Thursday or Friday anyway. Friday's by default, but they got Thursday on the website. Like Friday the movie comes out, but they got like showings for Thursday like all day. And he has no clue, so I'm just like, cool. So we'll go see it eventually.
Yeah.
I will fight some nerds to go see it opening day. I won't even go to work.
That and Doomsday.
Yeah, but Doomsday's December. We're good
Well,
on
I
that.
know, but if there's a bunch of kids in the way, we're going to fucking suplex them just to get in.
I will Thanos a bunch of kids.
You just do that.
Half of them going to disappear.
Mommy, I don't feel so good.
Mommy, I don't feel so good. He just walks up.
Yes.
There you go.
Mommy,
And
the
he
big
was-
man farted.
We good for the main topic now?
Define good. Are we ready?
You're right.
Probably not.
You're right.
Are we good? Probably not.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
do it anyway.
Main topic we got for tonight, folks. We are going to be talking about some video games. We're going to be talking about 5 games that have aged like fine wine and 5 games that age like week-old milk. Because let's be honest, over the years, there's a lot of games you just can't fucking go back to.
It's fair.
Any of you guys want to start?
No, go ahead. As I said, I had my list. I don't know where my list went from last time. So I'm kind of mad about that. And
Yeah.
I don't remember half of it anyway.
So, I don't care what the Sonic fans say.
Ooh, you start
Because
strong.
I'm also a Sonic fan.
Gotta go fast.
Sonic 1 sucks.
The original?
Like OG Sonic?
Yes, the first Sonic.
This is kind of a
Is
weird
this the
take.
one you warned me about?
No.
This is a weird take. I'm listening.
So
I'm curious
first off,
myself.
the first Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis, there was no spin dash. If you have ever played the original Genesis version, there was no spin dash back in the day. Now, can you imagine playing a Sonic game where you can't spin dash?
I feel like this is going to raise a lot of arguments because a couple other games I have in my brain. But no, I do get your thought process.
Because
I do understand this.
I didn't know this because back in the day, I had like a little like Sega plug and play thing that had the original Sonic on there. And I'm trying to spin dash. It's like, why can't I spin dash? What the hell? And I found out that didn't exist back then. It's like, this kind of sucks. And on top of that, now, Green Hill, first level, awesome level. Iconic. The music's iconic, very memorable, awesome level. Anything else after that for Sonic 1 is just kind of slow and kind of boring. If you've ever actually sat down and tried to play the first Sonic, like the second level, you're like riding a block across lava and you just have to like wait until you get to the other side, and it's really slow. It's like, you're showing me this character gotta go fast, zoom fast, and I have to sit there and wait to get across lava before I die. And there's a lot of levels and a lot of parts in those levels like that in that game that it's just not a very good game, in my opinion. Now, later on, when they re-released the first Sonic, they actually edited the spin dash into the game, like the later like compilation releases.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show you, it's like, it didn't really age very well back then.
Okay, I can see that then.
And
I'll give you that one.
again, that's just my personal opinion on it. I attempted to play through the first one. It's like, I just don't want to play it. Now, obviously, that was their first game, so it's not like they're going to make like, the greatest game of all time. It was just competing with. It was something different than Mario at the time. But going back to it, I wouldn't.
I got one for you in that same vein.
Okay.
Pokemon Red and Blue.
That's the one I was going to talk to you about.
This is why I said this would bring up the arguments, because this is the argument with Red and Blue. It's their first outing with Pokemon. They're trying to figure out what they want their moves to do, right? And the Pokemon can do. Later generations, they fixed it. Sometimes nerfed what we needed nerf. Sometimes boosting up what we needed boosting up. I understand it. But then in that same vein, I'm not. If I'm going to go play Kanto, I'm booting up Fire Red, Leaf Green before I boot up anything.
Yeah, I agree with
Just
that.
because, like, Red and Blue, I will say this. The Red and Blue sprite-wise for Charizard is probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Yeah,
first of all, Charizard can't learn Fly in Red and Blue.
true.
That's surprising.
So if you want, like, to use Charizard and then, like, have a dedicated flyer always on your team, you got to have a dual flyer.
Yep.
So that means a third of your team is weak to electric by default, unless you grab Zapdos.
No.
Don't get me started on rapid fire spin.
No, that was the games. Those were the games I was going to talk to you about.
I was one like, I know I'll give you that one because you brought up the Sonic argument. If you started with Red and Blue, we probably would have fought for a second. But then at the same point, I would understand it.
Yeah.
Because
again, without Red, Blue, and honestly, I put Yellow in that vein too.
I'll put Yellow, but Yellow brought in the fixes that Red and Blue needed.
Oh yeah, no, I know it did some fixes in it.
Because
but-
Yellow, for example, gave Charizard Fly.
But besides the stuff that you mentioned, in my opinion, Red and Blue is just clunky as hell. You have to
No, it
depend on the HMs way too much.
Yeah.
Yep.
The level scaling is just.
It's better than Johto, but at the same point,
yeah, it's
if you
better than
don't
Johto.
sit there and grind in Silphco, or don't walk into Silphco when you have like two members you need to grind up, it ain't going to happen.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Because the level jump is just too big.
Because I've attempted to sit down and play through Red and Blue. I just don't want to.
I can't.
Like, I just get to a certain point. Ugh.
What's the point? What point do you stop? Sheer curiosity, what point do you stop?
Recently, well, I actually started 2. I was doing Pokemon Green all in Japanese, and I just got to the point I have to face Koga. And I just got tired.
Oh, God help you.
I got tired of having to read Japanese because I didn't know. I accidentally released a couple of Pokemon because can't read Japanese. So I literally.
Just glad there was no shinies back then.
Yeah. So I literally had to always like whip my phone out to see what I'm fucking reading. I just got to a point.
At this point, just talk to Grizz. Grizz knows Japanese.
Yeah. So
Call Grizz up.
yeah, but if I have to do that to like every little thing,
He might get mad at you.
yeah. And I just read too much Japanese to the point where I just like I just don't want to play anymore.
That's fair.
And then the second one I was gonna do a run through with Red. I got to like the second gym. I'm like, and at the same time, I'm playing Leaf Green on the Switch too.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'm going to prioritize one over the other.
I will raise this. I'll boot up Let's Go before I boot up another copy of Red and Blue.
Oh.
Yeah. No, honestly, I agree with that.
No, I
as
get
much
it.
as I hate Let's Go.
I don't like Let's Go. I don't like using just one Joy-Con. I don't like it. But I'll boot that up before I boot up Red and Blue.
Uh-huh. Have you booted up Let's Go on the Switch too? You could tell it's 30 frames per second.
Yikes.
I don't think so. I might have to
I
just to
did
see.
because I needed to complete a Pokedex. Whew, it looks rough.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I want to bring up
I
a
definitely
thing
agree with
before I forget it. I doom scroll through TikTok for better, so I'm trying to cut myself off from doing that because I'm up 2:30 in the morning
Story
where I
of my
shouldn't
life.
be. But I found this thing. This guy uploads like however long TikTok will make your videos.
Mhm.
But it's like an animated version of the manga characters and the playable characters going through Kanto and Johto. So it's like Red shows up. It's a whole different team, mind you. So Red doesn't have all the starters. See, I think at this point he had Charizard, Hypno, Nidoking, stuff like that. Just as if you're playing through your first journey, it's like Red and all that. All fully animated, no voice acting, so it's just the music and all that. They did Silphco. If anybody knows Silphco, you know it's Saffron City and Celadon City. You can take it over by Team Rocket. As we first meet Giovanni and all them. In this one, they made it to where the Rocket admins from Johto are here.
Oh.
Like all of them. And everybody knows Giovanni's Sun and Silver, your rival from Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't know, literally go play Johto. You'll figure it out in a 0.2 seconds. But then they made that his mom was the only chick from Johto, from Team Rocket admin. They look alike. But Red and Blue show up and get overwhelmed and held hostage by the girls Arbok. So now Giovanni has pretty much a ransom demand for the Master Ball from the Silphco director. And the director gives him the Master Ball. Giovanni catches Mewtwo. So essentially Giovanni won. And then they go to Silphco and they kind of just stay there, and the rival battle essentially happens the way it's supposed to, but Red's taken over by Mewtwo. All the gym leaders up to that point have shown up. Brock shows up, Misty shows up, Surge, Erica, Koga, all show up.
I wish I'd do that in the games more.
I think Sabrina showed up too. And it's just all-out war at the top of Silphco. But Giovanni showed off his power with Mewtwo by having a send up a beam like a Kamehameha wave up in the air all the way to Pallet Town and blew up Professor Oak's lab with Professor Oak in it.
No.
Damn.
In front of Blue, so Blue watched.
No.
And he couldn't do anything about it because Blue's still in Saffron. But then as it turns out, Professor Oak is okay because the Elite Four showed up. So they actually did something. But I got to that part, I'm like, oh, that's wild. They actually did the part that was a theory that Blue's Raticate died.
Mm-hmm.
And Blue's Raticate drowned. Because the fight was on the SSA and because Red's Nidoking knocked it into the water and couldn't save it in time. So Red feels guilty beyond all measure. Now Blue hates him. Red got so bad he deposited Nidoking because he couldn't use him anymore. Because of what inadvertently happened.
Nice.
But then they reconciled because Bill also showed up at Silphco and sent out Red's Nidoking. So they kind of reconciled, and Blue got reconciled with said Nidoking because Nidoking actually protected him from an attack. It's kind of great. I gotta send you the TikTok link for that because they're doing Johto right now. I think they're about to hit the radio tower with Team Rocket in Johto.
All right.
But it's kind of great. It's kind of fun to watch.
All right.
Anyways, that was a rant, but I've meant to say that for like a week.
So one of the other games, this is a classic arcade game.
I ain't gonna lie to you, these fireworks are getting kind of annoying.
Yeah.
One of the classic arcade games that was huge back in the day was Space Invaders. Now, yes, it's a classic arcade game, but it's just really boring. If I wanted to play a game like that, I'd play Galaga.
Yeah.
Honestly. Or hell, R-Type. It's even better than that. And one of the other ones I had, there's not much to say with Space Invaders. Just, old game. Has
Old game, you got the spaceship, you do the pew-pews, you hit the aliens, also do the pew-pews.
One of the other arcade games I was going to say, Burger Time. Now, Burger Time's a classic, of course. But it seems like every version that I play, it has those like really pinpoint controls that you have to be on a very specific square in order to move.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're on a ladder going down and you're not in that direct spot to start getting off the ladder, you're not going to get off the ladder. And that's with every version. And it's just obnoxious. Especially when you have 4 or 5 enemies and you're trying to move quickly not to get off the ladder. Get off. I'm dead. Son of a mother. So, yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
I'm filled
fireworks
with
going still.
I feel more whimsy. I can go see them. Can we stop the podcast, go watch fireworks?
They're probably almost done.
You would literally have to go on the roof. You can't see them with the trees around. I've already tried. So if you want a better version of Burger Time, if you want a better version of Burger
Echo,
Time,
Mike not included.
I highly recommend you play Super Burger Time. That is a hell of a lot better version. That's actually fun to play. My cousin and I played that on the Switch with like the arcade archives, and we played through the whole game. It's like this game's kind of fun. What else you got? Oh, Suitcase, you got one you want to fire out?
Yeah, an old one for me.
Aged like milk.
Final Fantasy II. As much as I love Final Fantasy, I'm not talking about like English as 4. I'm talking about actual 2. So Final Fantasy II was done differently, where you kind of didn't level up. You kind of gained stats and abilities based on doing. So like if you were setting all of your characters up for melee attacks, you would get more skewed towards melee and this and that. And if you were focusing on like magic and stuff, you'd become more proficient at magic and stuff like that. All of your spells had levels. They would start at like level 0, so you would get spells for like everybody, but they wouldn't improve if you didn't cast them and use them. And it was like it was a good game story-wise. It's another typical, evil empire is coming to reign the world. You are 4 heroes going to kick ass with magic and blade. That was I just cringed. But
it's bad when you make yourself cringe.
But like it was all like learn by doing, which is good in some games. Like, back when 7 Days to Die used to have learn by doing. It was a much more fun game in my opinion. But like it's such a slog because you have to grind. Like everything went like that. HP and everything. Like when they went, oh hey, you earned something. Here's 5 HP. Okay, thank you. End game, you'll be lucky if some of your characters like get above 2,000 HP, which compared to the first game, which it capped out at 999, it's fine. But when you open up the game to being able to get up to like 5, 6, 7,000 HP, it's like sitting at 2,000 at the end of the game is like, no, it's just a slog. It's great story, just horrible application of mechanics.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sit there and play through an RPG. Now, RPGs are long enough as it is.
Yeah.
And if it's a slog, I kind of want to play
But it's also painful because like late game, you could be like, there's one character who's basically just this dumb brick of a guy. And like he's pretty much just relegated to, I'm going to hit real hard. But it's really awful late game when you just go like, it does animation, so like your character swings for like every 4 hits that you'll do. So you'll see him go like swing, 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 13 hits, 37 damage. Swing, 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 13 hits, 8 damage. It's like, what?
That's weird. That sounds confusing.
It's just, I don't know. Like I said, great story, cool stuff, awful mechanics.
No, I get it.
Actually, along with my complaints about, I was talking about mechanics and then I mentioned 7 Days to Die. There's another one. A game that's been in alpha for over 10 years, hits 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and just they continue to change the game every major update because they don't like the way that people progress in their sandbox zombie survival. So they funnel you into doing a specific type of thing for progression, and it's like, you know what? You can shut the fuck up already.
I hope that's not coming through the recording.
They used to have a system that was learn by doing. So if you did a lot of mining, you'd level up mining. If you did a lot of this or that, you'd level up this. And then there was just basic perks that were just like, here's extra damage, here's this. But now it's all just, you find magazines and loot, and that's how you level up your skills. Which, don't get me wrong, like, when you spec into systems on the levels, like the level up board, you could spec into things and find magazines more often. So, like, if you like shotguns, you can level up your shotgun level, and you're more likely to find shotgun-related things.
Sold.
But it's like, it's like I miss the learn by doing, and I miss the free exploration. Now it's just, oh, you walked into the irradiated biome, you have 3.5 minutes before you start taking damage. And then if you don't, and then you have to do all these funny quests to get gear that makes you immune to the effect of this area. And it's like,
No.
also all the servers lately are fucky wucky. I boot up the server search page, and like 90% of them on the board without filtering it down are just Chinese servers that are literally just hacked servers. And it's like,
Ugh.
Wow.
okay, cool.
That's
Fix
sad.
your fucking game. So yeah, there's 2 of mine.
Well, I did 3.
Give me a second.
You got another one?
Give me a second. I want to see how I want to word this one. I would say, because like I know they put it on the PS4 and all that, but it was a direct port. The original Assassin's Creed just feels like the original up to like probably 3. So there's like 4 games in that chunk right there.
Mm-hmm.
They're just clunky. Like, it doesn't feel like as smooth as you feel it should be. Back then, it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
We play that now.
Because that's all you had.
Yeah. But you play that now, and then you boot up, like, Rogue, Unity, or Syndicate. Or, yeah, that's about it. Because I'm not going to count Black Flag, although I could. Black Flag feels clunky, too, after playing the build from the ground up remaster. Because I'll remember, but, like, even, again, the remasters are just direct ports. They just look a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
They're just, it doesn't feel as seamless as you think it should for being what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're supposed to stealth into shadow and I turn at a 90-degree angle to move left, doesn't feel right. And when you have that slight pause when you're jumping, when you're supposed to like parkour, it's supposed to be constant fluid motion. You do that then as compared to now with like Odyssey and all that. It doesn't feel right. And even some of the assassinations, they don't feel as good as they should. They all just feels clunky.
Never got into those games, but I'll take your word for it.
Like, in terms of if you've never played them before, you should, because they are pretty great. But then
I still want to sit down and play Origins, though.
Origin's phenomenal. That's like my favorite one. I think you'd enjoy Black Flag too, just because it's Golden Age of Pirates. I got another one, but it's kind of like that specific era of it. Because if you look at it then and then look at it now, I would say OG Overwatch. It had its good parts, it had its bad parts to where I legitimately did not want to play that game anymore. It was almost because the players didn't make it fun.
Right.
But then they fixed that afterwards. It's kind of like with any game, like Marvel Rivals. Everything gets nerfed, everything gets boosted. But then a lot of the characters were just clunky. Like, again, it's a comparison between then and now. Like, they're just clunky. Junkrat was not fun. Roadhog was not fun.
And that's also one of those games that you just get constant updates and crap for.
Yep.
So
I'll say the same thing with Ark Survival Ascended, or Evolved over Ascended. Because Evolved was fine. I sunk a lot of hours in Evolved because I just had no other choice. Well, I did. I could have not played it. But then I started playing Ascended. Things have changed, things everybody doesn't like. But they fixed a lot of stuff that should have been fixed a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's almost like we go back to like the early stages of some games, like our modern ones, like GTA 5 on 360 compared to PS4.
Yeah. True.
Back then, absolutely phenomenal game. But then they just get better. Even with, like, if you're going to remaster and direct port, then whatever. It's like Red Dead 1. They did nothing to it. They just ported it just so you have it. But then you'll have the ones like Overwatch, like GTA 5, where they added things to make them better. Or essentially, the original versions are kind of trash. You can make that same argument with Pokemon. That's why I put Red and Blue on the list. I think that was 4. If you want to count them all separate, I think that was 4.
You want to throw a couple more out there, Suitcase? Or
Trying to think.
all right. While you're thinking, I can do a couple more here. So, again, I'm going to piss off the Sonic community.
Oh, boy.
What's with your gripe with Sonic today? What'd he do to you? You're going to say PS3 Sonic, aren't you?
Well, no, that's everybody knows that's a terrible game.
I was waiting for it. It's like,
Oh,
well, no.
6.
It's like, well, no, duh.
No. I'm going to dare say certain parts of Sonic Adventure 2. Now,
You better make your point. That's a hard one
Them's,
to throw out.
Them's fighting words, buddy.
That's a hard one.
Them's fighting words. Make your point.
When I say the certain parts, I'm not saying the entire game. The voice acting is better, the animation is better, the Sonic levels are better. But when you play as Knuckles and Rouge, I fucking hate the middle and the end of those levels.
I couldn't. Yeah, that's.
I'll give you that one.
Like the death chamber for Knuckles. Now, granted, if you know where the emeralds are, it's not hard.
Yeah.
But when you first play through it like a kid, like what I was,
Yeah.
you're wandering around for a fucking hour and a half trying to find one fucking emerald, and you have to like go underwater into one of those pathways to go up in a secret area, and you have no idea where it is. And then every time you die, the emeralds all switch places.
Yep.
And it's the same thing with that fucking space level for Rouge, where you have those planets. That's like the worst fucking level, one of the worst levels of the game, because there's now. Do you remember the planet level
Yes.
with Rouge?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
you get stuck on the gravity of the planet and you try to get off that planet. No, you're still stuck on that planet. No, I'm bouncing on the jump pad. I should be away from the gravity to go to this one. Nope, you're still stuck in there, son of a bitch. I just want to get off this planet to get the freaking emerald that's over there. And just those levels fucking suck. They're actually the Knuckles levels are actually playable in an adventure because they're actually easy. And just in Sonic Adventure 2, they're just garbage. Even Meteor Herd with Knuckles, that level is so huge and open. You have like the floor level, then you have the tower, and then you have all the shit that's above the tower. And you have so many places where the emeralds can be. Again, if you memorize where all the emeralds are, it won't be a problem. But I shouldn't have to memorize every single emerald placement in order to play the game. And then on top of that, you get to the final level when you beat both the good and bad story. You have the one final mission when you have the Knuckles fucking part of the level, because you play as each character and you go through every single part of the level. It's like one long level.
Yeah.
And when you get to the Knuckles part, there's the underwater parts that are just clunky as hell. Because I recently watched Aaron from Game Grumps play through it, and it's like, wow, I forgot how much this level was bullshit. Again, don't get me wrong. I love the story and the voice acting and the characters, and the Sonic levels are awesome. But just to get to that point and beat the game, I just don't want to play the fucking Knuckles levels, dude.
That's fair.
Once I get to the Knuckles level, like Death Chamber, it's like, I don't want to play. And again, I love both games. I'm actually more of a Sonic Adventure fan than I am Sonic Adventure 2, but I still love Sonic Adventure 2. I'm sure I'm getting a lot of people hating me on this.
But then there's people going to bring up Escape from the City. We ain't talking about Escape from the City.
No, I'm not talking about the great levels. The fucking Escape from the City, Radical Highway, I think it was.
I will say, though, the one Knuckles level that I always appreciate was Pumpkin Hill.
Oh yeah, that level's awesome. Yeah, like the first couple of Knuckles levels are great, but once you start getting to Death Chamber, that's when it just starts getting like shit.
I just remember the ghost that goes brah brah. It was like,
and Knuckles is like,
weird.
is that a ghost? And he's trying to like act all tough and shit, but you can tell he's like scared. It's like, I just shit my echidna ass.
I want to play a Knuckles song, but I want to get copyrighted because it's from the game. Like I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
We can do the song that Aaron covered that he made.
Which one?
Never heard it. This is all Ego Raptor, okay? He's like, yo, rap breakdown, motherfucker, gotta eat some puss. Eat a pussy. Don't matter if it's shaved, dog. Hair caught in your throat. Start to choke. That's the sound it makes, y'all. Gonna save the island from the crystals, yeah. Yeah, gonna slip my dick in a puss. Don't matter if it smells bad.
I don't know what I'm more worried about. The fact that song exists and the fact that you know it word for word.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say I watched that playthrough a lot because it's funny. It's the whole Sonic Adventure playthrough that Game Grumps did is one of my favorite playthroughs as they did. Because he didn't know how to beat Big the Cat.
Oh, God.
And the fucking meltdown that he had from Big the Cat was hilarious.
I'll have to watch that.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Some of the animations that they came up with for that fucking scene. Well, multiple scenes, actually, but yeah, just the Knuckles levels in Sonic Adventure 2 are just, and the Rouge levels are just fucking garbage. Sorry.
I thought you were about to say the Chow Garden. I was about to throw something.
No,
I
wish they would bring the freaking Chow Garden
throw
back.
Something. I will. To be fair, there are points in that Chow Garden that are kind of trash.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it was fucking perfect. You know what they fucking could do? Here's a side rant. Put an actual Sonic game with the Chow Garden. You can connect it to your phone, like through an app. You could take care of your Chow on your phone, then transfer it back to the game, and you can fucking do all the battles and shit. That'd be fucking awesome. There's some people that have 200 plus hours in that game just because of the Chow Garden.
Probably me.
Sega, you can do it.
I think I legitimately beat Sonic Adventure 2 one time because all my time went to the Chow Garden.
Yep.
I just want to get everything to do Chow Garden.
No,
me too. I didn't care.
No, I officially beat it once, and I wanted to watch like the last credits, but I had to go to bed because it was a school night, and I didn't get to watch the last bit of credits, so I had to shut the system off. But I beat it.
you know they should have renamed that game when they remaster it. Sonic Adventure 2 and Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Ultimate Shoot-a-Pin U Deluxe and Knuckles
2
DX
Edition
2 DX.
So Nate wants to release another Sonic album because he was invited to Sonic's 35th anniversary. His new album is called "Gotta Go Faster" and Knuckles.
Incredible.
So
he's got a new OG. I think 2 new OG songs and he's re-recorded a bunch of others. "Escape from the City" is on there, but he hasn't released any of it until it comes out in October. Follow my rainbow.
Jeez.
Okay.
Anywho,
next game I got on the list.
Are we gonna fight you over this one too?
Maybe. I don't know. Well, maybe not you guys, but maybe like hardcore Game Boy collectors and lovers.
Oh, he's aiming to take somebody off.
But Super Mario Land.
Yeah, no,
so,
I get that.
I love Super Mario Land 2. I mean, I love both games. I grew up with Super Mario Land. That was the first Game Boy game I played. But have you ever sat down and played Mario Land, Menagai?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember just how clunky the Mario physics were?
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally,
mind you, way back when I first started as a kid, I had to get my father to help me with a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's probably partially because Mario moved like he's a druggie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also because I'm
if the folks out there have never played Mario Land, this was their first attempt at making a Mario Land or a Mario game for the Game Boy. And the mechanics for Mario, usually in the games, are very acrobatic and big jumps, and it feels really good to control him, especially the NES Super Mario Bros. Feels awesome. Mario Land, he is just like a clunky potato.
Yep.
Like he's like 10 times like clunkier than what Donkey Kong was on the Game Boy. It's
And
just
Donkey Kong
bad.
was bad.
And normally, Mario seems like, he floats almost, but in this game he just falls like a fucking sandbag. And if you're not used
You
to
think
it,
he'd be Peter Griffin?
yeah, if you're not used to it, you're gonna be dying a lot. Now, on top of that, it's not a very long game. If you know what you're doing, you could beat the game in a half an hour. Like, at least I can anyways.
Yeah.
So it's not a very long game. Mechanics are really crap. And the graphics too. Like Mario is like really fucking small on the screen.
Yeah.
Granted, that's all they had at the time.
Granted,
but
it's Game
when
Boy, but at
Mario,
the same time.
when they have like Mario Bros. 3 graphics for Mario Land 2, they probably could have had that for the first one. But at the same time, that was very early on in the Game Boy life cycle, so they probably couldn't. But yeah, if you're going to play one of the Mario Land games, just play Mario Land 2. It's just so much better. And yeah, there's some slowdown in certain parts, but that's a Game Boy game for you. There's a lot of Game Boy games that are like that. Got a couple.
So, this one's going to be a rough one to admit, but this is a newer one. So this one's going to be rough, and I'm probably going to get kicked back from both of you. Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
The only reason I say it is the wonder of it wears off after the first playthrough for me. I loved the first playthrough. The thing is, at the end of it, trying to replay it is like, oh, I gotta collect 300 plus moons again. It's not like Mario 64 where you clear 70 stars and that's it. And each world is instanced and set up for each star. It's wide and open, and it takes time, and it's just like Mario 64. If you play well, you could be done with it in a few hours. Odyssey is still going to take you days unless you're like a fucking speedrunner, and I'm not a speedrunner. So it's like the first playthrough, amazing, wonderful, one of the best experiences I've ever had. Replaying Odyssey, fucking awful.
I mean, I will admit,
I can give him that one.
I haven't played Odyssey since I beat it.
I can give you that one.
Honestly.
Honestly, me neither. I
And
have
even trying to like do Dark Side and stuff. Like I got halfway through Dark Side of the Moon, and I'm just like, this is fucking dumb. Like,
no, I can give you that.
and
one.
it's nothing with the mechanics. It's to me, it's a replayability thing. It just doesn't feel replayable unless you're like.
I would have argued with you if you had never finished the game.
Oh no! I beat,
Oh yeah,
But if
I-
you
I-
had finished the
I-
game,
I've
100%, I
beaten
can
the
give you.
game, gotten halfway through Dark Side. I think I have like, I can't remember how many moons are in the game, but I have like 90% of the moons, and I'm just like, it's too much of a, like, take one of my good games. I'll just spit out one of my well-aged games now just to compare. Take Banjo-Kazooie versus Odyssey. They're both collectathons. They're both basically the same game over and over. But Banjo-Kazooie is like 9 worlds plus the hub world, 100 jiggies, 900 notes, simple, clean, cut. You know what you're going to get into every time, and I can enjoy that game over and over and over and over and over. I could beat Banjo-Kazooie 100% and then jump in and play it again and have just as fun of a time. Where Odyssey is 500, 600 moons. I'm going to look, but I'm going to keep talking. But like all of the different coins to grab for each world, all of this, all of that. No. Before you leave, listen to this. 880 power moons total.
No, thank you.
So as I was saying, like Odyssey, 880 moons to collect. And that's not even counting all the coins that you need to collect to get some of the moons because the shop has those special.
Yeah, but you only buy something from the shop.
So it's like, when you really think about it again, it's like, fuck. Why play a game where I need to get almost 900 collectibles when I can go back and play one that needs 100 or 120 max? And it's just like, I just can't stomach playing Odyssey a second run through.
I don't blame you, dude.
no,
Honestly.
he knows we were about to fight him until he gave his reasonings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The look on both of your faces just, fucking excuse me? Just no. I have a reasoning.
And then he starts to be like, okay, I give you that one.
A lot of Marios just have the replayability factor, but Odyssey just doesn't. I was telling him while you were gone, I said I'd rather replay Sunshine than replay Odyssey. Even though like people consider Sunshine one of the weaker Mario games, I think it's great because of the mechanic differences. Like the whole flood system was what made that game fun. Like you're not relying on the most acrobatic Mario in existence. You're relying on being able to do these different jumps and hovers and. Not saying that Sunshine's like my favorite Mario. I think my favorite Mario is still Super Mario World, which is another one of my good game choices. I'm leaking like my entire other side of the list already. But, yeah.
Was that your 3 now?
That's 3 for me.
I might actually have 6.
Huh?
Not 6 new ones. I'm like, my whole list might be actually 6.
Oh.
Because I had 1, and then...
Well, you got 4.
Yep.
You're up to, right? You
Yep.
want to do one more, and then we're all
I'm trying
tied?
to think of another one right now. I got this PC game called Starbound. Kind of like a space-based Terraria. The thing about Starbound is it has the same... I have the same problem with it than I do with Odyssey, is the replayability. The story for Starbound is just not great. The whole build-up was good, and then the final boss is literally just, oh, yeah, you're just fighting a room. What do you mean I'm fighting a room? The whole room is the boss. Oh. Okay, that was a fun boss fight. I like everything else about Starbound. I'll replay the game just to enjoy, like, the building and the mining and just fucking around with people, but, like, I don't know. Starbound was kind of bad for story.
Yeah, I remember sitting down and playing it a bit, but I never hardcore got into it to say like, oh, I'm an expert and I've done everything.
Yeah, I finished the story. I finished most of the content, and it's just like, it's fun to do the story once. Otherwise, I'm just playing the game to fuck around.
No, I agree with that one, definitely. So we're all up to 4 each.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So my last one that I just thought of, I don't know if this would count because it's a separate game.
Okay.
But technically, they didn't remaster it. They actually renamed it an entirely different game.
Okay.
Kirby's Adventure, if you've ever played it.
I think I have.
So Kirby's Adventure was the NES version of Nightmare in Dreamland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I've technically played it.
Yeah, so I played Nightmare in Dreamland first, and then I played Kirby's Adventure. It's like, wow, this is a lot like Nightmare in Dreamland. Then I realized they just remade it for the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
But technically, Kirby's Adventure is a whole separate game because they never actually re-released it as Kirby's Adventure HD or something like that. But when you play Nightmare in Dreamland first, and then you go back to an NES game like Kirby's Adventure, it's just very clunky, and you don't have the different costumes that Kirby has. Mm-hmm. And it's a night and day difference. If you want to play Kirby's Adventure, just play Nightmare in Dreamland.
Yeah.
Because I would not go back to Kirby's Adventure. I played it because I've never played it before, and I eventually want to play all the Kirby games. But it's like, it's just really clunky, and just play the better version on the Game Boy Advance. So
honestly, gameplay-wise, you could say the same thing about Red Dead 1 and 2. Like, mind you, that's not on my list, but you could almost say the same thing for that.
yeah, I was going to put Red Dead 1 on there, but
I don't know, I feel like it was still phenomenal for what it is, even now.
Yeah.
I agree with the fact that you don't have to worry about your horse tripping over a pebble. You can just go on Red Dead 1. Red Dead 2, you trip over like a little tiny branch that's like an inch wide,
you trip over
and you're
going to
go
Arthur's
flying.
Going football field levels.
The bridge glitch was always my favorite.
Yeah, so
Oh, boy.
no, I didn't put those on the list. So
I feel like I'd be hurting myself if I did, at least in the bad part.
So, did you have a couple more ones?
I had 2 more. I only had the
aged
one,
like milk?
and then Suitcase inadvertently reminded me of another one that you might agree with me, you might not.
Okay.
I'll save that one for last. The first one is Batman Arkham Asylum. For what it is. Phenomenal story. it's our first like real delve into Batman, essentially.
Yeah.
Kicked off the entire Arkham thing. But then you play that and then you go up to Arkham City. Even Arkham Origins, which is set before Arkham Asylum. You're stuck on the island. It's almost like playing ZA, right?
Right.
You're stuck. Yes, it's a big area, but you're stuck on Arkham Island. There's nothing else you can do.
Right.
So everybody is just right there. And some of them aren't even there.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Freeze, you see his cell. Is he running around Gotham right now and there's nothing you can do about it? Because he's not in Arkham Asylum. The only ones there are Poison Ivy, Joker, Scarecrow, Croc, and them. But then you look at it gameplay-wise compared to like City and all that, which is their next game. He doesn't move as well as you remember him doing. Because, again, it brings up the remaster being a port because they put them all on PS4 and all that. He doesn't move as good as you remember when you go back and play it again. Not compared to like the later games. He's clunky. The combat is still fluid, mind you.
Mm.
The combat is flawless for Arkham, even back then. But just anything else is just kind of clunky and goofy. Like it almost feels like you're playing a Lego game at times. I'm talking like early Lego too. Before they fixed it with Legacy of the Dark Knight. Great game. But then the other one, Suitcase may fight me over this, but he also might agree. The original Kingdom Hearts.
I was actually going to bring that up too and didn't want to because of you.
Now, I will agree. Like, in terms of what it is, Kingdom Hearts 1 was the start of an amazing concept.
There's a lot of parts of
But the camera sucks!
Oh, the camera's ass. But the other thing about it is there's a lot of parts that are
Don't get me started on Deep Jungle.
I was about to say
Don't
that.
get me started on that flipping hippos. That's the part it's the hippos. Hippos are the parts I hate.
Deep Jungle was a pain. There was just a lot of clunkiness with certain movements. It's still a fantastic game. I'd play through Kingdom Hearts again. Final Mix made it a lot better.
No, it did. Final Mix fixed it all, but as a standalone, it's like my same argument with bringing up Red and Blue and bringing up Arkham Asylum. First outing, they're fine.
Exactly.
But it's what this whole conversation is about. They have not aged well when you look at how they've advanced.
Comfortably
everything.
replay them.
No, like if I play Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm playing Final Mix.
Yeah.
There's no argument. Because Kingdom Hearts 1 was just bad.
So
good, but bad.
My last one is my typical kind of game. My last one is The Binding of Isaac, the Flash edition. We're not talking Rebirth.
Oh,
We're talking Flash.
I was
Isaac.
gonna say
Rebirth. I could play for hours. The Flash version of Isaac, I only went back in and continued to play it just so I could get 100% achievements again on it. I have not only Dead God on Rebirth, which is 100% completion, so I have all 630 achievements on Rebirth, but I am also Eternal God on Flash Isaac, which means I've completed hard mode on Flash Isaac with every character, which is trying to beat hard mode on Blue Baby on Flash Isaac is.
I'm sorry for the pain you experienced.
It took me probably 15 to 20 hours to win one run with Blue Baby on hard. Because they basically just went, hey, you guys were talking about having an update for Isaac. Let's make the game nearly fucking impossible. There are rooms that you can walk in with new champion variants called Eternal Enemies, and all of them are basically just that enemy on fucking meth. And you want to know the best part? Almost every single boss is guaranteed to be eternal.
Oh.
The only big buff that you get is nearly every eternal mini boss or boss you kill drops eternal hearts. Oh, so you do get more HP quickly. But when you're Blue Baby, you don't get red heart containers. You get nothing but blue hearts. So the whole thing is you want to get a ton of extra health by grabbing, pretty much killing everything that you can. But it's like some of these enemies are ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to think of some that are really, really, really annoying. Like Peep. Eternal Peep will like jump and send out like huge bullet waves and then leave Creep like half the size of the room.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and not to mention that the final bosses can also be eternal. Imagine fighting Eternal Satan. That was not fun. Oh yeah, and you have to beat every single like boss too. It's not just, oh, you beat the game on hard. You have to beat Satan, you have to beat Isaac, you have to beat Blue Baby. So you have to do 3 different clears with each character.
Gross.
On hard. And I've done it. I have Eternal God. My buddy Draco can attest to the moment it happened because he was watching me do it, and it happened, and I went, thank fucking God I never have to touch Flash Isaac again.
I'll name 2 of them that I just thought of really quick before we go on to the ones that are good. The 2 that I got really quick. Again, I love playing these games. 007 GoldenEye and the original Smash Bros.
I could get it.
I'll give them to you.
GoldenEye, I'll just go through these really quick. GoldenEye, the controls are just fucking clunky as fuck.
Yeah.
It took me forever. Like, I never grew up with an N64, so trying to wrap my head.
But the only thing I had for it was Pokemon Stadium because I was high as a kite in Pokemon.
Yeah, and just trying to wrap my head around the controller, like, what the fuck does anything? And especially when this bastard chooses the Asian guy.
Listen, I don't know the tech. I just know he's small and I shouldn't pick him, but I did it anyway out of spite.
Or whatever.
And
I just did it out of spite.
And with all the new Smash Bros. Out now, there's really no point in going back to the original.
Yeah.
You look at that OG roster, that could fill half of the first row of Ultimate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
But I do wish they would have kept Saffron City as a stage, though. Because that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
But no, I can give them to you. Yeah. I can give this to you.
So,
I would
say
no fighting allowed.
We can go to, I'd say the good ones now, the ones that age like fine wine. I mean, technically, you've already mentioned it. I was going to say Super Mario World.
Yeah.
What can I say that hasn't been said about the game?
I mean, there's nothing there. It might be a rose-tinted glasses thing. I mean, other than like people would be like, oh well, the graphics are so different nowadays. It's like, yeah, but for 16-bit era, I mean, two or 3 of my games are on the SNES era, like Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, I don't care if they're downgraded graphics. They're some of the best looking games out there because of their style.
Yeah. And honestly, even looking at Mario World on a modern computer or playing it on my Steam Deck or something, it still looks amazing.
It does.
Good.
The mechanics.
The colors are vibrant. The movement
mechanics,
is smooth.
Just everything about the game is still fun to play even today.
Then you got some of those games where, like, I'll throw it out there. They put the Mega Man Anti-Warrior Game Boy Advance games on the Switch. On a big TV, they look abysmal.
Yeah.
But then you look at Mario, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It just depends on your art style if it can hold up on that.
So I don't know if you wanted to count that as yours as well, since we both are kind of thinking the same
It was
thing.
one of my choices, legitimately. I figured that our good games were probably going to mix and meld. I mean, like, you know, like I was saying, Donkey Kong Country 2 was one of mine, too. I think, honestly, out of all the games I've played, and, like, this is a big claim, I think my favorite game ever has to be Donkey Kong Country 2.
Right.
I think it is my favorite game to exist. The gameplay is incredibly fluid. There are some minor hiccups, but those are like frame perfect or bit perfect things.
Like the thing that happened to you?
The snake, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the game gives you the best control you can. It's one of the smoothest controls. The graphics are still beautiful to this day. The colors and the deep darkness and like the different the stages are creative. There's like, you get to go through a fucking beehive and like cling to the honeyed walls and jump up walls and, you know, ride roller coasters and go through the brambles, and the music. Oh, don't get me started on the music. Donkey Kong Country 2 has probably one of the best soundtracks.
All right. So that's your 2 then?
Those are 2 of mine, yeah.
Malachi?
Like,
So
pigs of dead skin just
I'll say
skin.
the second one really
by all
quick.
means, go ahead.
We've said this a million times, and it's probably pretty predictable. Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even now in 2026,
Listen, it's a 7-year-old game.
it still
Is
plays
it really
great.
that old?
Yeah.
2019.
Jeez.
It still plays great. It still feels good.
No, I think it's about 8. I think it's 2018. I think it's 8.
Yeah.
Because we had this conversation where they didn't release anything from GTA 5 to Red Dead for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I think it's about 8.
So, I won't dwell on it too much because we've said it 50 million times over the podcast.
If
but-
you want a full aspect of our thoughts on Red Dead, pick a podcast. We probably said it.
Oh, yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's just still great to play even today.
In almost the same argument, I would say it's kind of one of those, like, replayability-wise that Odyssey was in.
Yeah.
You beat it once, the magic's gone because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But when that ending first hits,
But at the same time, you can play the good guy route or the bad guy route.
and there's so much, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Just go explore.
Yeah. And in Odyssey, it's just one thing. And
Yeah,
that's
I mean, yeah, the world is stupid big at that point wherever you're at, but like, there's a limit. Red Dead, people are still finding stuff out. Like, story wise, the magic's gone after you beat it the first time. I won't argue that one bit.
Yeah.
I kind of want to like if that's like my soothing, calming game. I just want to go chill out with my horse. Like, leave me alone. Let me go get my favorite horse and just leave me alone. Yeah, that's the aspect, like peak aspect of it. Like, that's why everybody keeps playing it. My favorite thing to watch is people playing it for the first time, even now.
Yep.
Because
And
I
then
watch
they
people
see
go,
the
"Oh, this is
reaction
great.
to the
I'm
ending.
gonna play cowboy game and be fun with it." And then
Yeah.
they get to like the ending, and they
And
are
they're
like, I don't want to say I get the like I get pleasure out of watching people get broken from playing Red Dead, but when you just know and you know you're not alone in the fact that
Yeah.
that hurt,
Yep.
it kind of feels good to know, like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
people care still.
Yep.
It's great.
Okay. What do you got for one?
I'll say The Witcher 3, because even
Witcher 3.
now.
I haven't sat down and played yet, but
It's-
I want to.
So I've played Witcher 2, and like that, mind you, that's 360 PS3 era. Clunky as all get out. Even back then. So The Witcher 3 was pretty much polished. It's the reason that even now it's ranked as one of the greatest RPGs of all time.
Right.
It's the same aspect as Red Dead. You can just go explore and you'll find something around every corner. Be it a monster you can fight just to get the stuff for it because you'll need it to craft. Bounties, Witcher quests. You're a monster hunter. It's like taking Monster Hunter, shrinking the monsters down a bit, but also giving your character depth. And it's all based off a book series, but a lot of it is OG content. Because not a lot of those quests were in the books, because you only put so much in a book. But then a lot of it, because I read a lot of it, one of the main early quests is you with a man named the Bloody Baron, who was a drunk and had a stillbirth baby and it turned into a monster kind of thing. That was in like book 1 of the short stories of The Witcher. So, and I literally read it, and as I was reading it, I'm picturing those aspects of where I'm at in the game. Like, I know what Crow's Perch looks like. That's where he's from. It's great. Like, the characters, even Geralt. Geralt's amazing. We all know this. Ciri's amazing. We know this. Every character has something different in its side story. We're like, okay, I'm paying attention now. It's not just go main story and I don't want to do anything else. This old lady one of your first early quests, you go help a lady find her pan that she sees in a house that she can't get into because she loaned the pan out to somebody. And then it turns out the guy used the soot from the pan to make ash, to make ink for a suicide note.
Oh, God.
So even that simple thing turns into a whole other mystery that you don't get to solve. Because you don't do anything else afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one where there's girls haunting a lighthouse, and you got to help her move on. And there's aspects of doing that as a Witcher. And it turns out her lover has moved on. When they promised they would be together, even afterlife, he promised, I will not get anybody else, blah, 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 blah. You free your spirit, and then you go tell him and you give him an heirloom that she pointed out is in the lighthouse, she has possessed that heirloom and turned pretty much into a night hag and killed him. You get 10 feet from that house and you hear him scream, and you come back to the house and that night hag is just chilling there and then vanishes. And his dead body's chilling there. It's like, oh, okay. And, I mean, even another one. You rescue Black Beauty, which is a fairy tale horse. You go free it so it can, quote-unquote, go help children. Whole village is ransacked. You find out it's because of that horse. So your actions have consequences. Oh. It's kind of great.
Nice.
Plus, with the PS5 thing, because you have different oils you can put on both your swords. Because witchers have 2 swords. One is silver for monsters. They steal one from humans. And like human-like enemies. You have oil you can put on to give you specific damage against that specific enemy. Like if I put one on, I can go up against necromancers and be fine. I can go up against a wyvern and be fine. You would have to go in and remember which one it is and hope you have it and apply it manually. PS5 version, they do it automatically. It detects what you're fighting and slaps that oil on it for you.
Oh.
I was like, this is so much better. It's amazing. I need to go back and replay it again.
I gotta just sit down and play it. It does sound fun.
You don't need to play the first 2 to understand it because it'll give you a healthy recap and Geralt's pass and all. So you're good. That's one of the games you would love because it's like Breath of the Wild. You could just go. Yeah. Heck, your first main quest is you go fight a griffin. That's awesome. And then you find out it's ticked off because humans killed its mate.
Oh.
So now he's moved off into the village where normally they just chill out in the mountains. He's ticked off and he's been taken away. So now he's mad.
Shit.
It's kind of great. I love it.
What you got for a second one?
I think it was Red Dead.
Oh, okay. So did
I'm
you
pretty
want to
sure Red Dead was like it was Witcher and Red Dead's first 2.
Okay.
What more do we need to say on Red Dead?
No, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Again,
no, I didn't know if you wanted to count Red Dead.
I mean, I have another one, but I'll put that as a backup. I think my first 2 were Witcher and Red Dead.
All right.
And again, pick a podcast if you want a full-length description of Red Dead.
Yeah.
Exactly. We love it.
So
we went to go meet Roger and Rob.
Yeah, exactly. So another game that I still wish they would somehow release it on the Switch too. Nintendo Land. Now I know you've never played it.
Yeah.
That game still fucking kicks ass.
It does.
It is a great It is a great local multiplayer game. It would be hilarious if we were drunk.
That would be a fun one to do.
It'd be hilarious if even one of us were drunk.
Yeah.
Because then the other 2 would
especially Chase Mario. If we were drunk.
Chase Mario, you just give it to the drunk guy and just leave it. Don't switch off. Just keep it as a drunk guy. Whoever, just give it to him. Yeah. Like just give it a suitcase or what have you. And just,
I'm gonna get you guys, dude. We're not even moving.
He's just been running around the whole map for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can see that.
I will raise this argument only because it was the fact that we played it so much. That game started to wear on me because we would play it every single day, every other day for
I know.
4 months.
But
so it would start
at the
to wear
moment, I really want to sit down and play that, especially with you, Suitcase.
Yeah.
Because it is a fantastic game. And for those of you who have never played it because you never had a Wii U, there's a bunch of mini games you can play. Chase Mario. There's like an Animal Crossing one where you have to play candy. There's the Legend of Zelda one where you're shooting arrows. There's a lot. There's a Luigi's Mansion one where you play as Ghost.
I love that one.
That's a great one. It's a If you ever get a Wii U, play that game. That's like the only game you would need.
Like, no, you're right. That you don't need anything else. Just get Nintendo Land.
Yeah. All right, Suitcase. Now, third one.
So I know we said Kingdom Hearts 1 for like a rotten one, but like
you're gonna say 2, aren't you?
Kingdom Hearts 2 is probably one of the best.
No.
Is the best of the Kingdom Hearts series. The battle flow is amazing. The music's great. The story's fantastic. And then Final Mix made it even better. I like the game so much I play randomizers of it on stream every now and then. Like it's a fun fucking game.
I feel like this would be a whole other podcast in and of itself, just based on different games to different worlds. Which Kingdom Hearts game do you think has the best worlds out of 1, 2, and 3? That's a loaded question. As I'm thinking about it, that's a loaded
As
question.
much as I didn't like 3's movement and combat, I liked the worlds for 3 more because it felt there was wider spaces to explore. It wasn't just, oh, hey, you get to pick from either Donald and Goofy or having the character specific to the world. Like, you had everybody. Like, if you went to Tangled, it was you, Donald, Goofy, Rapunzel, and Flynn or whatever his name was.
Eugene.
But like, it was the 5 of you instead of just, oh, you have to switch out these new party members for Donald and Goofy.
I always loved that Goofy because Donald was the healer.
I never really stuck with Donald, especially when I play randos. I run Goofy because I can't rely on Donald to actually have his cure.
That's fair.
But,
no, I'll give you that in 3 because, I mean, everybody's been wanting Toy Story Monsters, Inc. for like ever.
Dude, the Toy Story
and they
world was
put
like
them
my
both
favorite.
in the same game.
Dude, I love how Woody just cooks the Organization 13 members.
I love it.
Hold up, let him cook. Just holy shit.
I just feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for you because you ain't got no friends.
You ain't got no friends.
Damn, Woody.
I was like, oh, okay, cowboy.
Nice.
No, I'll give you that one.
It's
2 is a really close second, just because I got to travel with Mulan and Mushu.
So, would you count that as your third one, or do you actually want to import a third one?
I won't count that one because I'll say I enjoyed 3 more just because I powered through 1 and 2, and then I took my time a good bit with 3. So I wouldn't put that as my third. My third is actually Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, that's fair.
They fixed a lot in Forbidden West because Horizon Zero Dawn, logically, you would think you could climb anywhere because that's just kind of how she is.
Right.
You kind of can't. You can only really climb through like yellowed markings, but even then, the world's huge.
Wow, the yellow markings that are in every modern.
Yeah, like
game.
in Uncharted. But no, like even then, the world's stupid huge. Even with you really knowing the story, after the cutscenes happen, the whole world changes. Like you could have the same playthrough 6 times and get something different every time after the cutscenes. The machines are all in different spots, so like, you don't know what's going to happen. It's almost like the world's like Far Cry, where it's all living.
Yeah.
But then the story itself is amazing. I was one of those for the longest time. Not that I didn't care, but it was just like female protagonist, whatever. Not that big of a deal for me. I play and beat Horizon Zero Dawn, and Aloy is in my top 5 of game protagonists of all time.
Right.
Not just male or female, just of all time. She was in the Greatest Females in Your Opinion podcast.
Oh, yeah.
As like number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's amazing.
I gotta finish that. I have it. I just
It's amazing. It gets you in the feels because you feel bad for her. She's an outcast and you don't understand why.
yeah.
She's an outcast from birth. And it turns into, guess what? I'm the key to saving your world. What now?
Mm-hmm.
And
Suck on that,
yeah,
nerds.
and now they've got, like, even a guy that's adamant, like, I don't want to listen to you. I don't care what the secrets are. I don't care what they say. I don't care. Now she's got the key to, guess what? You have no choice now. Even then, he's still mad about it, but he can't do anything about it unless he wants to become an outcast himself. And I could have left at that point. I turned back and I stared at him and I cursed this man like nobody. You chill. You like interact with him fully for like 5 minutes. One of my most hated people of all time. Just because he rubs me that wrong way to like I want to punch him in the throat with his own spear.
Nice.
But no, Horizon Zero Dawn. Amazing. Not that old of a game, but it was old enough to where we got a sequel. Even then. There you
So, one of the ones I got, number 4.
Sorry.
You good?
My throat was getting a little bit dry because I was talking too much.
So, Menakai and I, we've played this, unfortunately. Suitcase, you have not played this.
I thought you were about to say,
I know of.
unfortunately, we've played this game.
No.
I was like, bro, this is
But
the one part of the list.
SmackDown Here Comes the Pain for PS2.
I want it.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to spend $130 on a PS2, though.
I'm glad I still got
I
mine.
want it.
It's a fantastic, for those of you who've never played it, fantastic wrestling game. The mechanics, story, and just the different matches that you have in the game. It still feels good. It still
does.
feels great. The moves.
The moves have an impact where I know I just hurt you.
Oh, dude. I don't know. There's something about the game where when you hit somebody with a move, it looks even just like a basic punch or like a clothesline or something. It feels like the biggest move ever. And it's like, ooh, that felt fucking good. I just took your fucking head off. And honestly,
Two words that you could put into one. Chair shot.
Oh,
Chair shot.
the fucking chair shots in that game. And this is before, they stop hitting themselves in the head with the steel chair. So you can still like, wham, crack him in the fucking face.
Like, you almost feel that chair wrapping around your opponent's head.
Yes. And the character models still look pretty good by today's standards.
Mind you, some of them do not look good.
Some of them, yes, but...
All respect to him. SVR, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, Kane, does not look good.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's not... Anyways.
But it's still a fantastic game to go back to, and if you ever have a chance to play it, highly recommend you just sit down and play it. Even if you know nothing about wrestling, the controls are easy enough to where, hell, Suitcase could pick up and play it and know after playing for a few minutes, understand what the controls are. Because honestly, a lot of the modern wrestling games, there's some convoluted fucking shit when it comes to controls.
Mm-hmm. Even now, it's like, how do I do... There's some things where people pulling this off, I'm like, I don't even know how to do this.
Yeah. So that was when the controls were a lot simpler.
I'll raise up a point with Here Comes the Pain. Story mode, where it was like you had those size options. You don't know who's going to show up in those options.
Uh-huh.
You could have a random... You could play through that game 3 times and think you've done it all. And then you walk in there, pick a certain choice of somebody, and suddenly you're in a match with Bubba Ray Dudley that you've never had before.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Bubba Ray's in the game.
Yeah.
But my point still stands.
No, actually. No. I don't think they were.
All right, let's go. Like, you could have a random match with Undertaker, and you've probably never talked to him that specific area to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So different.
So, yeah, that is a fantastic...
It's another one of those choice-based story games where, like, anything can happen when you do it.
And I'll just say...
Also, I miss Kane's chokeslam from that game.
Oh,
I really do.
Seriously.
I miss that, and I miss the jackknife powerbomb.
And honestly...
I dropped you on your neck with that thing.
Yep, I remember that. And I'll just drop my 5th one here. If I think of any more, I'll just mention them quickly. But I would say Sly Cooper 2. I would say Sly 2 in the Thievius or Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Now, that one was better because you had like a huge hub world that you can go through and go through the different levels, get all the hidden secrets. And it wasn't just strictly just to like linear levels like the first one. Now, they did expand it more in Sly 3, but I still keep going back to Sly 2. Still a fun game to play through. Dialogue is still great. Mechanics are still great. Now, maybe if you play the original PS2 version, maybe the graphics didn't look, they look kind of dark. Mm-hmm. You have to brighten your screen up a bit, so I would actually recommend playing the PS4 re-release because they have it digitally on the store. But
I might need to scribble that over. I got they had that.
And it's actually not that expensive either.
I feel like I started playing that when it was on Game Pass for Xbox. Because I know I played it
for
PlayStation.
Was it? It's only Sony only.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a thought and it just completely blanked.
But
go ahead.
Yeah, highly recommend if you want to play a really good kind of like sneaky, cartoony platformer collectathon.
Think Assassin's Creed minus being assassin and add platforming.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
It's kind of like Mario.
Yeah.
So, and it's just a fun game to play through. So those are my 5. What else do you guys want to add for yours?
I mean, Banjo-Kazooie for mine, for one of my...
I was wondering if you were going to say Banjo.
Well, I did. I mentioned it earlier,
Yeah.
but like I didn't get back. I mean, it's just the perfect collectathon. The worlds are expansive. I would say it's slightly better than Mario 64, where Mario 64 was like each star is instanced. Like, yeah, sure, you could get some stars in the same like session as others, but like Banjo, everything was in the world. You could clear a world in one go if you really wanted to and had the, the ability to. I just think it was the perfect collectathon. Really unique power-ups. You know, you could shit eggs. You could fly.
Wait, none of y'all do that normally?
No, dude, I've never shit an egg in my life.
I might have to go get the checked out.
But,
I might have a stomach problem.
Yeah, well, I think you do. But it was just a fun game, fun characters and fun, a fun villain. Like, where else are you gonna get a villain that rhymes to you all the time and just insults you? Just like, you're a fat bear. Look at all your fucking hair. Like,
excuse me.
Oh, them are fighting words, bitch.
Like,
you're a witch with a capital B.
Yeah.
As you go Ric Flair on him and start going the arm slap. Let's go. Woo! 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 she just stands there. Is he going to do something or is he just going to woo the whole time? Woo! Woo!
But
I miss Rick, but I don't.
yeah.
I just miss the antics.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to say your number 5, sir, or do you want to go to Medica?
I think my number 5 is probably, this is a rough one, Final Fantasy 9.
9?
Incredible story, great music. It's a long game, but I can actually sit down and replay it. There are parts of it where it's like, but in modern times, you can mod it on the PC and make it like, oh, I can skip these little bits that I don't like. But it's just the cast of characters is great. Yeah, sure, it's PS1 graphics, but I don't know. I find it a lot better than 7. And people were like, 7's the best game in the world. And it's like, no. 9 is...
I haven't played 7 all the time. I can agree it's not.
9 has one of the best stories, in my opinion. It's a story about finding yourself and understanding what life really means. And, it's probably one of the best Final Fantasy stories out there.
So I know I've asked you this before.
Okay.
If I was going to start on a Final Fantasy game, would that be one of them you start
Yes.
with?
9.
Okay.
Play 9. You could play 4, or on the SNES it's 2 or 4. You'll know it's right if you find the one with Cecil. That's a fun one. 6, which is Terra. That's a long game though. But
Is 9 longer than 6? Or
yeah, they're probably. I mean, you could finish 9 in 20 hours. 20 to 30 hours if you know what you're doing. 6 could take a while though, depending.
See, I'm not against playing RPGs, but I have such a backlog of games. It's like I don't know if I can devote 20 freaking hours to one game.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
9's worth it though. It's a really nice story. There's some dirty jokes thrown in occasionally, but like the characters are fantastic and every character gets character growth. It's not just like one or two characters get set aside for a little bit. Like every character has their own feeling and growth. Even if you don't use them, you see them grow through the story. And Vivi's in it, so I mean,
you can't go wrong with Vivi.
No, that's where Vivi comes from.
It's sad. It's sad. I say I can't do 20 hours in a game, but I have over probably close to 1,000 hours shiny hunting in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, that's shiny hunt. That's not going through like a game as it is.
Yeah.
But you're going to say that's nothing.
Yeah, if you were to play a Final Fantasy just to like get a feel for the whole thing, I play 9. It's really good.
All right.
So, fun fact. Only because it's on here, the longest Final Fantasy game, period, is 14. Just because in terms of main quest, it's over 100 hours.
Yeah.
1,000.
Well, that's an MMO. I wouldn't count that as a main
standalone, 11.
Yeah, I could see 11 being.
Around 100 to 700 hours, depending on how many expansions and add-ons you play.
11's also an MMO. I wouldn't count it.
12.
12.
Longest offline single-player game in the series. Taking about 60 hours for the main quest and up to 160 hours to finish all side quests.
Yeah, I can see that.
Then 7 Rebirth, 45 to 100 hours to complete.
But
I want to ask this because you brought up Final Fantasy, and I had this conversation yesterday with somebody.
Okay.
Because they were talking about if they would reprint a new set of Final Fantasy Magic.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Final Fantasy VIII? I've heard to where the majority of people hate it, but then there's that small group that love it. Like Grizz loves it.
The big thing about 8, I can't say I loved it. I can't say I full on hated it. The problem with 8 is that you really need to understand how the system works. It's one of those games similar to 2 where they completely change the formula. And
it's one of those.
so how it works is 8, you had leveling on everything, but all of your magic you had to draw it from enemies. So you had to waste a turn to go draw, and then you'd get like 3 casts of fire.
Oh.
And then the thing is, you had to junction spells to your characters to like get levels and get like. It was really interesting. You had to like equip spells.
Weird.
And get benefits from them. It's been a while since I've played it, but the thing is like it's a fun game. It's okay. It just.
But you can also understand why people hate it.
I can understand why people hate it because the magic system takes time to get used to. I played it when I was younger and couldn't understand it fully. I got like 3/4 of the way through the game and got stuck and just couldn't progress.
How old were you?
Mid-teens, 15, 16. Just
That's
couldn't
fair.
get a full-on hook on it. And
No, I only thought about that because you brought Final Fantasy up, and I remember that conversation. I'm like, sure.
8 it's good. There's some good moments. It's just, it's different.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, brother. Got a couple more.
And then we can all go home.
I'm going to take the most recent one off because I understand the gripes with it. But I'm surprised this one ain't on any of y'all's list. Mario Kart in general. Like, you can go play the one N64 and have like 7-8 hours of fun.
Which one? You talking Mario Kart 8 or which
No,
one?
like in general.
Well, you gotta.
I mean, no, you're right.
If we're talking,
I mean, if I can say the whole series of one, yeah, I would say a game that.
if we're talking Mario Kart in general, I would have to say Double Dash.
Honestly, I can give him that one.
Double Dash is fun. I would go with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe just because of you can have dual wielding weapons. You have a crap load of characters, and you have probably the biggest set of racetracks you can race on.
That's fair.
And it's just a huge. And I would rather play that than or Mario 64. That's one of the other ones I like, or Mario Kart 64.
I think Double Dash felt the best to me, maneuverability wise.
Right.
It felt great.
For its time, I would say yes. Because, like, yeah, it's a racing game, but that was a really fluid racing game on the GameCube.
Double Dash is probably the best. Mario Kart.
I still don't own that game. I
We
own
should say-
I
Honestly,
own every
that would be
other
an episode. For
I
us
own
to
every
do.
other Mario Kart
like an
game.
introspective on Mario Kart.
Yeah. I own every single Mario Kart. No, I don't own Super Mario Kart either now I think about it. Shit, I got to get those games now.
I had that one at one point. Super Mario Kart, I did
That'd
at
be
one
a
point.
really
Long time ago.
Really good episode for season 6 is an introspective on Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different versions and so
No,
many different.
I'll retcon that and put Double Dash.
Okay. Double Dash?
Yeah, because I do like 8, but for its time, if you put Mario Kart Double Dash against any other racing game on the GameCube,
Right.
they don't feel that nice.
Right.
Other than maybe
I-
F-Zero, but poor F-Zero fans are starving in this day and age. It's
Yeah.
bad for them.
Yeah.
But put in terms of put it up against like Need for Speed on GameCube,
Right.
Yeah.
feels kind of clunky. And then you throw Mario Kart. in
And to be honest with you, I really don't hardcore play racing games besides like Crash Team Racing. Mario Kart are the racing games I play.
Yeah.
Am I good at it? No. Is it fun to play with friends? Yes. 'cause it's fucking
Absolutely.
Mario Kart.
100%.
So that's 4.
That's 4.
Got one more, brother.
I'm actually gonna jump to the same franchise I did for one I hate, but I don't hate this one because I'll go back and replay it. It's kind of what filled my void until Black Flag came out. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay.
That's one of those. Yes, I did all the quests. I did everything with it, but you get that satisfaction with some of the characters. Just like, oh, good, I get to kill you again. But also, it's like their first delve into. It's now not a stealth game. Now it's an RPG where you can optionally use stealth.
All
Or
right.
you can run in there with a hippo you tamed and go maul somebody. It's kind of great.
That's funny.
Yeah, you get a perk to where you can like tame like a crocodile or a lion or a hippo. And probably something else I'm forgetting. But yeah, and then it's just yours.
Nice.
Until you go to Underground Tomb, and then it's not. I found that out the hard way. Because I go to Underground Tomb just to go chill. And it doesn't give me no notification that, hey, this isn't yours anymore. Nothing happened.
Nice.
I come back up. I'm like, where's my hippo at? I go around the corner. It's just like some ruins, and then the entrance is like in the middle of the ruins. And I go around the corner, and the hippo's just standing there. I'm like, okay. Because it would have like a little level tag thing where we can figure out where he's at. Level tag wasn't there, so I'm like, you okay? He aggroed me. I was like, bro! I had to kill my hippo.
That sucks.
But no, it's, you get the entirety of Egypt at your disposal. Yes, some certain things are planted there, but every area you go in feels alive. Kind of like Far Cry. Nobody else is in the same spot unless it's a story quest.
Mm-hmm.
Even your side quest characters wander around. Unless they're one of those select set side quests to where you're here, you're going to stay there. Plus, there's the Final Fantasy crossover where you get a camel chocobo.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's amazing because I had my camel for the longest time. I found out that quest was a thing, and I saw that chocobo. I'm like, where do I get this quest? I didn't do nothing else till I got that quest, and that chocobo did not get swapped.
Nice.
And then you can raise the argument, Origins was just kind of mega. Origins is huge. No, Odyssey. Origins is huge too, but Odyssey like doubles that map.
Oh.
Because Odyssey, you have the entirety of Athens and Greece. And then Valhalla is even bigger because you've got London, you've got most of England, and you got Norway.
Jeez.
So it's Ubisoft. So there's stupid collectibles.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I will throw Origins in there because the replayability is still there because it's
Wait,
so big.
Odyssey or Origins?
Origins.
You said Odyssey first.
I meant Origins. I get the two mixed up sometimes. And I don't know
I
why.
wonder why you said camel. It's like, there's a camel in Odyssey?
I think there is camels in Odyssey, actually.
Okay, so
No, it's Origins.
Origins,
Origins,
is the one
the
you're
ancient
talking
Egypt one.
about. Okay.
I don't know how and why I get them confused sometimes. Because in my brain's going, oh, Odyssey was before Origins because it was before Egypt. No, it's not. Because Origins...
Now I'm understanding. What
Origins is actually the start of the Assassin's Order to begin with.
you mean. Yeah.
Because your main character's wife, spoiler alert,
All right.
is the first assassin.
Nice. All right. Do we got any more quick ones we want to mention, gentlemen? Or
I have nothing else in my brain. It is empty.
I think my brain's. I
I
think
kinda
that
remember that.
is a pretty illustrious list
That's the podcast.
of
The Hall of
ones
Fame.
that spoil like milk, ones that age like fine wine.
Hall of Fame and the Hall of Shame.
Yep. Folks, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, this is the last episode of season 5, and we're going to be taking a little bit of a break.
We don't know how long it's going to be. Depends when we get that itch again.
Yeah. And we got to come up with some new subjects, too. I still got a bunch packed away, but we'll figure it out.
We voiced a couple other ones that we might slap in here.
Yeah.
And hey, look forward to some suitcase covers coming up here. I don't know what we're going to be doing next, but
I don't know.
I might join a couple, especially if we do Disney.
yeah.
Yeah, we've been thinking about doing like a Disney cover album at some point, but
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
So, this has been MayesBoy 91 here with Call Sign Suitcase and Mr. Medikai. And, we'll see you folks later. Y'all have a
Bye.
good one.